What's good, everybody? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity John. Demon, give me some story time music. So the other day, today, stupid, top the show. It was like 14 hours ago. So by the time this is posted, it was early this morning, June 1st. I got an email from this particular brother, right? And the email reads, dating music. After giving him props, Roland Martin takes a dig at Kevin Samuels, threatened to do his own dating show. Also, subliminals fired at Kwame Brown, Vicky Dillard, Lace Front. Stop the show. Jason Black and Tariq Nasheed. So I went to the video, and Roland Martin has a really good YouTube channel. Give him a round of applause. I'm not a hater of Roland Martin. I disagree with many things that I've heard him talk about politically. Although I don't know all his political stances, I know enough as a Democrat, and and after he got owned by King Randall. And to be fair, Roland Martin is an excellent debater, very good, very talented journalist. It leaves a lot to be desired, but Roland Martin is a talented journalist for sure. He works really hard in the business. He has his own platform, and his Roland Martin Unfiltered show, it's at a high standard, right? And when you look at production and taking the business serious and having a nice studio, there's no other news channel that even comes close to having the professionalism that he does. So for that, I do give him his props, because to do what he does in the business on YouTube, as an independent person, not in the major media anymore, I salute him. But it seems like Roland Martin has some problems with other people, right? And most notably, I think that there was been some issues between him and African Diaspora Network before. There have been some issues between Roland Martin and Tariq Nasheed, Roland Martin and Jason Black. But at the end of this particular stream, around the 1 hour and I would say 1 hour 53 second mark, Roland Martin starts taking shots at YouTubers who do celebrity stop the show, which is me. I really don't care though, because I drop some gems on my content. So yes, I'm not tripping. But Roland Martin was dropping some pretty much some beef towards other YouTubers that you guys listen to, basically saying you don't learn nothing from. Some of the people in the Hotep crowd, if you will, if you want to say that, the gossipers. He actually called Kwame Brown's name out, and then high value men and high value women. So while he didn't say the person's name, we all know that Roland Martin is talking about Kevin Samuels, which is interesting because Roland Martin actually praised Kevin Samuels. Okay. And Roland Martin himself said in the first video that, and this was a video he was discussing black YouTuber Saint in the Center, who had made a video about Kevin Samuels at the time. He said about him that basically that he's a hater. Okay, that's interesting for him to say that, because now Roland Martin is taking the same approach, saying that he gonna start his own dating show. I heard him say that, and you don't learn nothing from those people. This is why the black community is struggling right now, and you don't learn anything from them. You gonna learn something on this platform. And when I look at Roland Martin's YouTube platform, and don't get me wrong, he does have a lot of news and stuff like that. What is it that, since he's hating on other people like Kevin Samuels and Kwame Brown and things like that, what are the things that Roland Martin brings to the table that help black people? There's nothing that Roland Martin talks about that gives black people any skill sets, that talks to them about business. At least even on my channel, I do that with the Hall of Game. I do that with certain things. I mean, if you go to my Hall of Game playlist, you will at least see that on my channel. Roland Martin doesn't do anything but keep black people in the liberal Democratic bushes, talking about reparations, talking about Black Wall Street, concerts and all kind of jibber jabber. Like, really, what's happening is that Roland Martin himself is jealous of these other YouTubers. He's jealous that he's not getting the views that Kwame Brown is getting. He's jealous that he doesn't get the views that Tariq Nasheed is getting. He's jealous he doesn't have the following that Jason Black is. But most importantly, he's jealous because he doesn't have the following that Kevin Samuels has. Now, he has subscriber numbers, but if you look at the views, Roland Martin uploads a lot. And in the last few hours, you see like the views here. We'll just look at the channel. Roland Martin doesn't get a lot of views per video on average. He has a huge channel, but like some of these dusty thumbnails, no thumbnails done. He just putting stuff up there, not really a content strategy. He just throws whatever he wants to throw up on the channel, and it's not really organized. So you don't really know what you're gonna get, And in that part of the business, he doesn't really understand how YouTube works. It's not really catered towards a specific audience. He's just throwing stuff up there. It don't matter. But then you're upset that people are listening to the gossip, or they're listening to Kevin Samuels, or they're doing things. So in defense of Kevin Samuels, at least, because Kwame Brown, he's just starting out. But Kevin Samuels is bringing people together. Black relationship couples have gotten together because of Kevin Samuels. Roland Martin doesn't do anything like that. In fact, Roland Martin supports the policies and the people that have historically kept black people behind, which are Democrats. Okay? And I don't get it if a person that doesn't, it's been a lot of that on Black YouTube lately, where you have all these creators who have a lot of money, who've been in the business a long time. Roland Martin has, things like that. I just don't understand this, because, and the reason why I don't understand it, guys are jealous of new guys who are even less known than them. And I just don't understand that. Why is there the hate? Can you tell me that? Like, why are so many guys like Roland Martin, guys like Tommy, guys who have even bigger followings than that? What's their problem with these guys who are coming up? Like Kwame Brown and Kevin Samuels or Tariq, or I mean, if you look at Tariq doesn't dibble and dabble in that. He's too big for that. He's too successful to be hating on people, when in reality, there's enough for everybody. Like the black markets are still underserved in content. Like, it's not that serious. You don't have to go around hating on folks that are doing better, especially people who don't even mention your name. Kevin Samuels don't talk about Roland Martin. And then Roland Martin's on the stream with these other dudes who over there fake laugh, and one dude with these big ass bifocals on. Like, dude, you look like a complete cheerleader. You know what I mean? Like, you're on there fake laughing. What he's saying is not funny. He doesn't make any sense. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But again, and that's in that scenario. In the case of Roland Martin, though, he does have some things here good in here. He's good at what he does. But in that particular rant, you look like you're mad. You like you're upset. Like the business is passing you by. And, maybe you need to rebrand or something like that, or figure out how you can, get on, because the new black media is kind of pushing you by and passing you by. And I think that, even though he has a studio and he has a good setup, there's certain things about his channel and the business, like maybe Roland Martin doesn't understand. And just throwing things on your channel and just hoping that it sticks, it's not a good way to run the business. This is why the guys are beating you, because they have better concepts than you. They're more organized than you. And that's almost clear to see. But, when you don't understand stuff, you start hating. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Check out the Black Minute Perfect t-shirts. I am out.